Look at Cap'n. I didn't know that he could show up on like the start screen. So cute. I have not played Animal Crossing in kind of a minute and I am ready to hop right back into it. I have really missed it. Work has just been hectic. My life has been hectic. You know, the whole drill. Besides the 5 a.m. music being wonderful, we're also playing at 5 a.m. because I really like this lighting and I plan on saving my island either really early in the morning or really late in the evening. That way we get kind of this like misty, you know, desaturated kind of lighting. So what are we even doing today? We are revamping some of my old builds. Number one on the list and probably the biggest task of this video. I'm not sure how much we'll get done beyond this, honestly, just because this is kind of a big undertaking. Hey, editing Jill here. I did not have time to do multiple builds, multiple revamps. I just got too caught up in doing too much for the butterfly garden. So I will show off other places that I want to revamp, but those are going to be in videos down the road. Sorry, my hubris got the best of me. I thought I was gonna super roll through all of these, but that's okay because it's just more videos for the future. Back to the video, but now you know why I keep talking about doing multiple and I don't. Okay, back to the video. This is my kind of flower garden tea party area, if you will. I don't have like a real name for it, but that's about to change. I want to clean this area up and kind of transform it. I don't want to change the entire build. I just want to refresh it, you know, because it's getting a little stale, getting a little bored of looking at the same stale cupcakes every day. You know what? I bet those are really stale. They have been out for months. So my plan is to refresh this butterfly garden. I want to make it more of like an entertaining area. I want to put more tables and chairs. I want to put some kind of little stall. Oh no. This is my mess. This mess here is all of the stuff that I plan to utilize to redecorate that area with. More than like just refresh. Redecorate implies I'm going to change everything about it. I'm going to refresh that area. Another build that I plan on refreshing is this gyroid garden over here, but that is not on the agenda for today because that seems like it's going to be kind of a big undertaking. This little ice cream shop on this big rock is the other area that I want to refresh a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. There's not even any ice cream at this ice cream shop. There's shaved ice, there's cake, there's cupcakes, and there's cotton candy, but everything like screams ice cream parlor with the custom designs and the ice creams, and you know, this is just kind of a sweet shop mess and I'm not digging it anymore. I'm feeling really inspired after my like tiny outdoor bakery build that was inspired by Studio Ghibli. So, you know, it's been a minute since I did that little build, so I'm itching for more builds, but I am not ready to reshift everything on my island the way I want it to, so I want to freshen up some old builds instead. Without any further ado, let's get on into it because we are going to have a few flowers to dig up, which is going to be annoying, but I won't make you sit through all of that. I know. It's a lot. I'd also like to swap out some of these flowers up here. I went with a very limited flower color palette, flower type palette, you know, whatever you will. And you know, I feel like I could use a few more types of flowers, maybe. I'm trying to put a lot of light up pieces and lamps and, you know, things that glow in these builds because I am going to save my... Oh no, my pockets are full. I am going to save my island either really early in the morning or really late in the evening when we've got this kind of, you know, really dim, cool lighting. I really like it a lot. I am just going to toss all these flowers because I have way too many flowers on my island anyway, and back to the grind. Man, even just getting rid of these few flowers feels like it's taking forever. So the concept for this area, this build beforehand, was that it is a butterfly garden and almost like a tea party area, or like a place where you could throw like a little event, and not like a fancy like open air flower field bistro. Kind of like that, but toned down. We ain't fancy here. I have this hedge lining the entire back, and as much as I really don't want to move and swap that out for different fencing, I almost think it would be beneficial to do so because we're not getting the early morning rays or the water or anything like that. I'd like to swap it out for that big lattice fence. And I did do a lot of creating items and customizing them in preparation for this video. So I do have a big white lattice fence. And Red's ship is such an eyesore in the background of this video. Actually, it does add just like more visual interest. I'm not that mad. All right, so I think we do need some kind of fence back here because that does look really open and weird without any fencing. Let me see how that looks. Oh, I'm not holding it. Let me go pick that up. Oh, I probably needed to make more fence. What if I just did like every other one? Ooh, what if I did every other one lattice fence and then the empty spaces, what if I did that as the hedge? I'm trying to keep the fencing interesting because there's no need to be boring and do it the same way everybody else has it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's nice to take inspiration from other people. But I'm trying to spice it up while still having it be very like normcore, gardencore, you know. I'm trying to be spicy and boring at the same time. Let me live. Let's see what this looks like. Because I might just be going and making more fence work in general. Oh, wait a minute. This might look cute. Because these just kind of look like fancy little well-manicured bushes. Whenever they're short like this. Let me finish this out. Oh, I keep getting too close to the cliff. Okay, I think I like this. Let me step away from it. Do I like this, or am I just like delusional and I don't want to build more fence? No, this is no time to be lazy. Just do it right, Jill. I really do think I like this. There we go. That's what it needed. And I plan on putting furniture like back up against there anyway too, so I like these circles that I have down for street lamps to be on, so I am going to put those back. I want to put a little stall up there. I'm not quite sure what I want the stall to be selling. Maybe cookies? I don't know. The party lights are a little rustic looking, and I almost don't know if they'll go with everything else. It's those little extra pegs at the bottom that really make me like, does it go with this? It does make the stall cute though. It makes it come really far forward. And that means I can't really put a path here. No path here is fine with this so far forward, but I don't know. Let me just put some stuff on it and see if I'm like, yeah, I'm digging this. How about this? Oh no, that obviously needs to go on the other side of the stall. Jill, you fool, how could you? Oh yeah, that's much better. You know what? I think I hate the party lights. I think they need to go. Yeah, I think that's much better. We will have to put some kind of light items around, but that is so much better. This is a little too wedding-y for me. And I have a different kind of chalkboard that I was going to put here instead. There we go, that's cute. And maybe there's some kind of worker who will come back behind here and just serve you some like a really limited, adorable little menu. This is probably gonna have to move. What if I got rid of this and I moved this over here? Oh, there's no room. What do you mean there's no room? There's plenty of room. There's so much room. Is it this? How could that possibly be in the way? You're kidding me. That's not in the way. I can stand over here. What do you mean there's no room? What about where I'm standing? Okay, fine. I guess they have to be in line with each other. Wow, Animal Crossing is so stingy with their edges and their space around their items. So stingy. I really liked where my bench was before, so I think I'll put that back here. This will probably move. And this feels really empty here now, probably just because I had that chalkboard menu beforehand, but I don't know, it feels empty now. So let's put this Lily record player here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. And there's a street lamp at the very beginning. There's not really any lighting over here. So I think I might get rid of this rock and put a street lamp kind of right here, wherever I can put a full stone circle down. Because, you know, this game hates me. It doesn't want me to put things where I want them to go. I don't know. Does this butterfly even look good on the stone? Should I just get rid of the stone? I wish the bases were not so big on these butterflies. Like, I don't know. I make them invisible. I don't know. As far as terraforming itself goes, I really don't want to change this cliff up at all because like there's so many builds around it. It would just be really a pain in the patootie. Sweet. This is exactly where I wanted this to go. Thank goodness. I was going to be so upset. It is a little annoying to me that the street lamp isn't on. I think they just turn on at a certain time, but I haven't Googled that time to know when it is. I want to keep this like style of furniture, but I want to move to all these tiny tables instead. Because this big table just, I don't know, I feel like it takes up so much space and the chairs look so awkward all around it. It doesn't do it for me. I don't think this chair is right here. Let's put a garden faucet instead. Yes, I know there's no room. Let me back up a tiny bit. There we go. I think that's much more simple and cute, and we will use that chair elsewhere. I'm not terribly sure where I want all the tables and chairs. I kind of just want them really spread out. That way you can walk around really easily, but I don't know. This table can probably stay where it is. I might add another chair to it just to fill in this area a little bit more. There we go. It makes sense to have 3 chairs because there's 3 cupcakes on, you know, it's just science. It's just math. This wagon needs to move because this needs a street lamp on it. Street lamp. Street lamp. They shine. They're bright. They'll shine in the middle of the night. little Street Sharks reference for you. I've got to cut that out of the video. I can't leave that in there. I think I only have 3 of these tables, and that might have been a mistake. I might need another one for, I don't know, odd numbers look so much better to me, but like, also we want the spacing to look right. Oh, so cute. I love this little food item. It's so adorable. And then of course we have to have some pear jelly. Oh, don't show it off. You guys know what, what this looks like. If you don't know, pears are my native fruit, and I just think that they are the absolute best and deserve all of the love. There's a lot of white in this area, and I'm liking it, but I don't want it to be too boring. As I put down another white item, that's too much white altogether. Let me see. I made a bunch of these hyacinth lamps. Yeah. Okay, I'll kind of sneak a bunch of these around too. Do I need one more table, or do I just need another chair and then to fill in with other stuff? I think I just need a chair and to fill in with other stuff, honestly. Let's move this as much as we can this way without it looking weird, because I don't want it to be perfectly in line with that. I don't know, I just don't need that. I also have a weird thing in this game about not wanting things to be perfectly lined up. I don't know what that's about. I can't explain it. Maybe we don't need this chair. Let me steal it and see. That is a big problem that I have, where I just steal chairs and stuff from other places on my island, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like making another one right now. Let me just steal this one, and then I'll make another one sometime. And then I don't, so I just have a bunch of stuff missing from all of my builds. I also have to keep in mind that this area right here probably can be seen pretty well from the campsite, so I want to keep it pretty natural. That way it doesn't look weird being visible from the campsite. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, you know what? If I put the party lights here, I could have the, I know I just said I wanted to keep it natural. They're chill, you know what I mean? Like when you go camping, a lot of times you put party lights out. It's, you know, it's like that. But if I put the party lights here and then scoot them all the way up against this bush. Come on, Tiny Me, get your stuff together. Oh, they're not centered. They're centered with the bush now. But that really covers up a lot of that stuff at the base. That could be the way to go. That could look nice. Every time I try to grab a seat of any kind, I end up sitting on it instead on accident. There we go, getting a little glowing stuff over here. I need to decide where the rest of these hyacinth lamps are gonna go. because I would like to kind of spread out the lighting. Okay, to the hyacinth lamps. Oh, the bubble machine. I forgot I wanted to find a place for that. There's too many things that I want, and I also want it to be like really spread out and open and easy to walk around. You know what? Poo on these lights. These lights are throwing everything off. Sorry, I was suddenly very aggressive towards those lights. Those lights didn't do anything to me. This by the water, super cute. And then we can put this garden wagon here, wherever that went. There we go. Wow, I never find things so quickly. Okay, okay, this is getting cute. This is getting cute. And don't forget, we have to fill in with flowers and stuff too. It stinks that I always want to use the bubble machine, but like, I just don't want it to be so visible. I know that's, crap, I just picked those. I know that's silly, but I'm just like, I want it hidden. It's not cute to look at. The bubble's excellent. The machine, no. Are you kidding me that my pockets are full? It's because I just picked that stupid flower on accident. I'm really hoping that the bubble machine actually is very hidden back here because I really want there to be bubbles here. Are you kidding me? That is not where I was pointing. I really want there to be bubbles back here, but I don't know. I don't want the bubble machine visible. I'm so mean to the bubble machine. Can you see any of those bubbles at all? Is it like not even having it? So annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I want the bubble machines to be better. We'll leave it and hopefully it looks better whenever there's wind blowing in the other direction or something. I don't know. There we go. What if we would replace that street lamp with this little telescope? Didn't we only have 2 street lamps? No. Don't be preposterous, Jill. Oh my goodness. Stop running through flowers. It's just gotta be the street lamp. It just makes sense. This is actually taking so much longer than I was expecting it to. I guess right now I'm just going to fiddle around with the butterfly models. I don't really know where to put some of the bigger ones. And I would like a couple of these Queen Alexandria ones because they're just so visible. They're so nice. We are missing a lot of the butterfly models now though, so I am going to try to weasel some of these in here and there and really make this a butterfly garden again, which is kind of what it's supposed to be. I'm trying to put the butterflies facing a bunch of different ways and such as well, just to keep it interesting. Oh, that's too close to another peacock butterfly to the left. This might be my last butterfly model. Which, if it is, it's really sad. I wouldn't mind having a few more. I did have more in my storage. The park is saved. Oh, there's a butterfly right here, right now. He's coming to visit the butterfly park. Oh, the common butterfly is so tiny. He doesn't show up terribly well, to be honest. Maybe that's why he wasn't in here to begin with. This is about to sound so silly, but I don't know. I almost feel like this is like a little too formal of a food dish to have here, so I'm going to put some cookies out instead. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like, you know, we had like a little plate of jelly, which is fun. We had these kind of rustic looking cupcakes, this like little bit like artisan, whatever you want to say, looking bread. The other thing just felt like it didn't flow properly. Let's do a quick walkthrough and see where we're at and, you know, how many butterflies we got and all that fun stuff. Yep, those are butterflies. Good job, Jill. There are some more over here that are a little harder to see, but you can definitely see them from down lower. And I want this to look good from a distance too. And I even managed to squeak in the tiny little common butterfly. It kind of looks like he's resting on this bush. If I go at this angle, very cute. We just have a lot of the same flower up here, and I thought it was like nice and samey and like matchy at first, and now I'm like, I don't know, I want some flower variety. So maybe I'll try to stick with a limited color palette still, but you know, get some more variety in there. So let me dig up a few of these flowers just so we have room for some new boyos, and then I will bring in some new boyos. This might be a good place to show off my blue roses. Fancy. Let me throw away these flowers, and then we will run over to where I store all my flowers. Well, all my extra flowers. Whoa, good thing I did, because my pockets are full of flowers. Anybody else feel like you need one more row of storage? Like, come on, Animal Crossing, you're done updating and like doing stuff for the game. Just Give us some weird quality of life updates as just like a random last hurrah. You know? That would be great. Like, give us all the just like random stuff that maybe we weren't even asking for. Up on this cliff is where I have thrown one of every flower color and some extras. I really don't know what I want. Maybe blue roses, because I feel like it's a flex to have blue roses, even though I definitely got mine delivered to my island instead of breeding them myself, but don't tell anyone that. I honestly don't think I want a ton of flowers over there, really. Because I'm trying to leave it open, and like, yeah, you can walk over them, but I don't know, I want some nice green grass showing. I really love the Animal Crossing grass. Oh, I might need more white lilies. I really love the Animal Crossing grass, so I think it'd be nice to just have it, you know, showing more. What am I trying to say here? Get your brain together, Jill. What if we threw in some black flowers too? I love the addition of black flowers. Whoever decided to put black flowers into this game, thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I'm like one of those people who I'm like, oh yes, my favorite color, it is black. I am the knight. So I'm probably really biased, but I just think they look so good. Ha! Joke's on you, shovel. I have an extra shovel in my pocket because I knew this was gonna happen. Cha-ching! Wow. You didn't even stand a chance, shovel. You didn't even stand a chance. Sad, honestly. Okay, calm down, Jill. Calm down. It's also really important to me to decorate in kind of the lighting that I am planning on having when it comes to matching my flowers, because they all the colors look so different during the day versus at night, and you know, I'm trying to make them look good together, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, blue roses. I wish I could fit a flower up there, but I just don't know if I can. Can I climb up here? Wait a minute. Ah, I bet I can fit a flower here, even though you really won't be able to see it. Cha-ching! Got it. That's right, pal. Outsmarted you. Can you see it? You can see it a little bit. Hurrah! But now I don't like where that blue rose is because those two are in line. Excuse me, can you just automatically register that I broke a shovel and I had a shovel? Thank you. Yeah, there we go, baby. Those are both really like stark, dark colors, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Ooh, beautiful. I think getting some darker colors in here is actually nice because this garden is so light and airy. It's just nice to add a little extra oomph. There is heavy traffic outside of my house, dang near 24/7. Dang near. And it is really irritating to me, especially when I am trying to record videos and have good audio. And I have those little sound things up all over my room and a few other things, but I have like a little sound thing around my microphone, but I feel like I still just get so much of that noise coming through, and it's so irritating to me. Is there like a noise blackout curtain that I can put up, or I don't know, there's gotta be something to do about it because it is so frustrating. And maybe I'm just extra frustrated by it because like little small noises in videos can really bother me, and I'm worried other people can hear them in mine. I don't know. If you have any tips on properly soundproofing a room, let me know. My house is also really old. Like, it was built in the late 1800s, which is like not terribly uncommon or anything. There's lots of old houses out there. But I feel like sometimes that lends itself to them being more echoey and such, which is not always ideal or, you know, really ever ideal. Okay, I'm really glad I decided to include more types of flowers. This is really just so pretty now. With I almost wanted it to be like a butterfly garden, not in just that it's decorated with butterflies, but that like wild butterflies would come and enjoy all the flowers. So I do like that it's almost like a wild flower garden. I didn't end up finding anywhere that I really wanted to put the garden wagon. Wait a minute, I need a flower here. I didn't really find anywhere that felt like the wagon garden would fit. Everything just feels really full, and that item just almost feels like it doesn't go here. This telescope almost feels like it doesn't go here. What if we just swap that out? I do like the telescope because I like the thought of having like a star seeing area on my island, but I could always put that somewhere else. No, you know what? I want it facing the other way. That's always my problem with this wagon, is I always want it facing the other direction, and then I have to lock myself in and push it around and get out. All right, yep, I think that's better. The whole area just had a little bit of like a simple vintage feel, and the telescope just felt really out of place. I'll find another place to do a little star lookout, but that was not it. Also, the pear tree must stay because this is the island of opulence where pears are our native fruit and we're proud of it. Oh, you know what? I need a flower for here. I'll be right back. Hunting we will go for flowers, don't you know? Yoink. Kerploop. Wah. There we go. Perfect. Now we have more flowers. And by more flowers, I mean one more flower. All right, let's do one last quick walkthrough to make sure I'm happy with it. Hey, it's Editing Jill. I wasn't super pleased with the final walkthrough that I recorded originally, so I added a couple tiny tweaks and I time traveled to make it darker, and the rain was just a bonus. So here is a true final walkthrough with a couple of small tweaks. As you can see, the light up items just pop so much better when it's darker like this, and I added some glowing moss for a little bit more clutter. I know I kept going on and on about wanting it to be really open, but man, the clutter is just too good. I also plan to save my island in the rain, and look at the bubbles. You can see the bubbles so much better now. So this is just so much better. The dark just makes it really come to life, and I really like how it turned out all together. And at night, it looks really magical from the campsite. That's all for this video. I hope you really enjoyed it and have a really great day. Bye.